welcomes you to the following presentation of the National Football League.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Tonight's a pair of NFC foes squaring off. It's the Philadelphia Eagles and the Green Bay Packers. They're on the Eagles sideline, head coach Nick Sirianni. His side should be coming in with some fresh legs after their bye last week. Leading the opposing sideline, that's Packers head coach Matt LaFleur. His guys with the crowd at their backs, and things only going to get louder once this game begins. From the booth, Kate Scott alongside Brock Hewitt. Brandon McManus set to get us started. And from Lambeau, away we go beneath the rain. He stopped on the run back at the 27. So here come the Eagles for their opening drive. They're led out by the newly minted Super Bowl champion, now in his 6th season, Jalen Hurts.
Sure feels like the bye week came at a perfect time for him and his team as well. Right smack dab in the middle of the season, giving everybody some time to rest, recharge mentally, and really get yourself energized, Kate, to attack the rest of this regular season, starting with this contest.
Motioning the tight end now.
At the 32-yard line.
They run it with Saquon Barkley. And in a blink, they are off to midfield before somebody manages to stop him. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
First and 10 at the 50-yard line.
To get back to the line even. Tackle for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11. And it's not just you quarterbacks, Brock Hewitt, who've got to have short memories. You tell me this too, defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. There he goes, 3rd and long. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, no look on his first look of the game, and that brings up 4th and long. The Eagles are in punt formation. And this will bring a drive that had some promise to a disappointing end. And he drives this into the pouring rain. And a sure-handed play there in the rain. He brings in the fair catch without a problem. So now it's the Packers getting out on offense for their opening drive. And bringing them out now in his 6th year here in the NFL. Brock, his 3rd as a starter from Utah State. It's Jordan Love.
Just an all-around great performance from him last week, Kate, to win. Those 2 touchdowns he had played a big part in the victory, no question. But so did keeping it clean, not throwing a pick. You want to become friendly with your own defense? Make sure they don't have any extra possessions to defend. He did his job, and so did his teammates.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12. Shotgun now for Love. Completes this one to Kraft. And he's taken down here at the 16-yard line. 3rd down, they need 7.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 7.
No throw, 3rd and long. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up 4th down. So they couldn't throw for it on 3rd down, and as a result, they're headed off the field earlier than expected on their opening series.
Keeping them off the scoreboard? Well, that's already a win defensively. Not letting them even cross midfield, that's the cherry on top.
This is taken at the 44. And before that return amounts to much, they bring him down. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And he's been somebody who can get the scoring done with his legs just as much as his arm. You can see he's top 5 for touchdowns among NFL QBs. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Oh, he was on the move, but so was the defense, and they take him down. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. After the sack, defense has got to be feeling good. Here comes 2nd and 12. They go play fake with Hurts. Shakes himself free. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. This is going to be down to, looks like about the opposing 36 for their next snap. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for the Eagles. First down. A gain of 14. First down, Eagles.
First down, ball at the 36. There's a dive up the middle. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards. Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They'll go for the gun with Barkley. He's to the 10. And he can't get there, but what a gain. Down to the goal line, he's pushed out just a couple yards short.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And an Eagles first down.
First and goal, they're going option. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Eagles go up 6-0 here in the first. Jalen Hurts with the touchdown. Well, we all knew somebody was running with it there, and when the defender started flowing towards the back, he made the right call that he would be the one to run it in.
Yeah, he sure did. I think if he hands that off, this play does not end in a touchdown, but in a collision for his running back.
Yeah.
So not only is that running back thanking his quarterback, the rest of the guys are celebrating for that decision.
Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Packers nothing.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Here's Robinson with the return. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Coach Matt LaFleur ushering his Packers offense back to the field. And they haven't gotten very far into their opening script yet, have they? Just a 3-and-out to begin this game. Packers getting set here. 1st and 10. Love. He'll try and run this. And his slide puts a bow on this play after a gain of about 6. Offensive line, this is 2nd and 4.
2nd and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Here's Josh Jacobs getting his first look on the ground. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. A 9-yard gain and good for a first down.
That's good for a Packers first down. 1st and 10.
New set of downs for him at the 38. First down, and they go right back to him. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it'll be first down, Packers.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
They stick with Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 49-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. Here they come. This is 3rd and 5. Love from the gun. Pass brought in by Watson. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
That's another Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Running on first here with Jacobs. Fights his way through a tackle. And they're going to be working from the red zone as he reaches the 16. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 16-yard line.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. A give to Jacobs on the inside handoff. And he picks him up about 4 yards there. Second down coming up.
Attacker made at the 12-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup. Second and 6.
Using the legs here. And he's not going to get the first. He made it real close, though. Didn't he, Bronk? It's a gain of 5. Third down coming up.
The difference right there, Kate, between that gain and a big hit for a loss is really quick decision-making. He made a quick read, saw the running back was going to get hit if he handed it, and he pulls it himself for a positive gain.
And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a first and goal.
That's good for Packers. First down. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Jacobs. And they sent it straight ahead, but the front stops him after a gain of 3.
Hey, I get it on first and goal, right? A lot of teams like to be conservative and limit risk. Even if a run is stopped short, you still got 2, sometimes 3 downs to play with.
Jacobs again. And he is in this time. Touchdown, Green Bay. The Packers make it a 1-point game. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. Brandon McManus on for the PAT. Got a good plant in the rain there. The extra point flies through. And the Packers tie this game 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Mostert on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And an excellent effort there sets him up almost at midfield. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And this game has really been a great audition for him, Brock, to show off how well he can do as a runner. I think we could argue that his work there has actually been his early calling card in this one so far. Starting on the ground here with Barkley. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. Well, the extra blocking sure didn't spring that run the way they hoped it would, Brock.
In the old West Coast system, you call 12 personnel, 2 tight ends, Tiger. Tiger package comes on the field. That was a whole lot more like a kitty cat effort there.
Hurts now from the gun. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, it's third down. They put a receiver in motion right. Now Hurts on third and long. Finds him over the middle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Secures this at the 17. And the end of that return, Brock, also brings us to the end of our first quarter. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. We'll return to historic Lambeau Field after this. Time for our second quarter. It'll be Packer football to begin. They'll take over here following that punt to end the first. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play.
And the Packers first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. And he manages to find a little traction on that soaked field as he fights forward for a couple. He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up second and 8.
It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
Shotgun give now to Jacobs. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down.
He was brought down.
Just one It's 3rd and 7 now.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 7.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. So they're left facing a 4th down. Again, Daniel Whelan heading out for another punt. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. And that kick will get out of bounds without a return. Looks to be a little shy of reaching the 20. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And they've been willing to both call runs for him and let him ad-lib as he sees fit. He's top 5 for rushing yards by a quarterback this season. Hurts on 1st down. That's caught with Saquon Barkley. And he takes it forward to maybe the 23. Brought to the ground by Kaiser White.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
5 yards on the play. And it's 3rd down.
Here's Hurts. He's running for it. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
That's good for an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
These are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 42-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Hurts. Escape, and they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
These quarterbacks are so good with their clock in their head between the tackles. When you get outside the pocket, and you've got to have that same ability. If you hesitate for a second, the defenses with their speed at this level, they'll find a way to bring you to the ground.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. Throw here, 3rd down. Escapes the sack.
Jalen Hurts on the scramble.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. That defense rallied, they responded, and they forced a 4th down.
Great man on the punt. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. Starts his return from the 23. And he's brought down before the return gets far.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Thrown on 1st down, Love. Short pass caught by his tight end. And he's going to be brought down at the 42. The entire playbook is open here, Brock. It is 2nd and inches.
It's 2nd and inches. At the 42.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy in midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
From the gun, it's a gift to Jacobs. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 46-yard line.
Hand off here to Jacobs. He did well to shake off one tackle partner, but the next one got him. He's going to lose yards. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a Mike would have.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. same page with his tight end. And now they're staring at a fourth down. The Packers send out their punting unit. To return, Adoree Jackson. And that reaches the 35, but no further as it caroms out of bounds. The Eagles and quarterback Jalen Hurts ready to go once more on offense. And his effectiveness hasn't been limited to what he can do with his arm this season. On that last drive, he reached a significant mark for his efforts on the ground as well. First down, a run with Barkley. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Eagles first
They go to Barkley again. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's another carry for Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Barkley on the shotgun handoff. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's brought for a loss. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
And a fair catch made here at the 17. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And they're playing with a chance to take the lead right here. Get a nice little cushion in what has been an otherwise really close game.
Yeah, and really the mindset, Kate, is this has got to be the drive. When you break the huddle, you look at each other and say, right now, these are the moments that tilt the game in our favor. Because you know if you don't get it done, you've given your opponent that opportunity.
Incomplete. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Jacobs gets it on the draw. That run good for 8. Now they've got 3rd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Handoff here to Lloyd. And they're turned away on 3rd and short. Actually might have lost a yard. So that's going to bring up 4th down.
Loss of a yard. It's 4th down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. Daniel Whelan on the punt. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. And it's a gain of 5 as we've reached our 2-minute warning. We're to the 2-minute warning from Lambeau. It's the Eagles beginning their drive here. First down throwing from Hurts. This one snagged by Dallas Goedert. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line.
That's good for Eagles.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Got a man downfield, and Goddard has it. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. It's a gain of 22. And that's good for an Eagles first down.
22 yards. First down, Philadelphia.
Straight ahead, here's Barkley. Running in the red zone. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. The Packers take their first time out. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Running right, it's Barkley. Quite the turnaround these last two plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get him behind the line. That one felt kind of counterintuitive there, Brock. They load up the line with that extra blocking, and then the run goes out to the edge anyway.
That's right. You put two tight ends on the field, yeah, you can live with a stalemate. It's hard to move people in the NFL, but you do not want to go backwards.
And he brings it in, but got too close. Now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. We're all watching that sideline here, seeing where those feet came down.
And no matter what they rule here, Kate, that was an outstanding effort just to make the catch.
Yeah.
Now we got to look and see, did he get both feet in with possession?
They sent it out to New York just to be safe, and the folks there saw enough to change that call. On third down, it's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. And now they're up against it here on fourth down.
A 25-yard attempt.
Elliott connects there. And that's going to break our tie and give them a 3-point advantage.
Going to feel just a little bit better going into halftime. Anytime you score points right before the final frame, and for the kicker, he pays off his teammates' hard work.
Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And with field position and the clock against him here, probably not going to see anything of substance. Only 17 seconds left for him as they begin this drive. All right, keeping it simple. They're just going to call a give right up the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. Love out of the shotgun. That's reeled in by Jaden Reed. And he reaches midfield and starts driving into Eagles territory. All right, whistles. They've got a timeout. 7 seconds to go in this half. And this falls incomplete with just 2 seconds remaining. One last play before the break. Final throw before the break. Weaving for the end zone. His final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half.
All right, Kate, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone. Scott Hansen here in our thankfully dry studios in Orlando. That's obviously not the case at the stadium, where the rain continues to play a factor in this game. Who will take better advantage of it in the second half? To find out the answer, let's go back out to the stadium and rejoin our commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Thanks so much, Scott, and hope you are really today enjoying that dry studio as the rain continues to fall here in our second half. Here's Robinson with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. Here's the Packer offense headed out to start the third quarter. And their defense sure has kept this game close. Now it's time for them to come through, get some points for their team in this low-scoring affair. Third quarter starts with a run from Jacobs. Powering his way forward a bit, give him about 6 there to begin this drive. First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Play clock down to 0, and the flags come out.
Delay of game, offense.
Everyone was set and at the line. The quarterback just didn't snap it before the play clock hit 0. Running it after the penalty. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. Big Jordan Davis getting there for the tackle. Third down here, need 8 on the play.
Brings up 3rd and 8.
They'll air it out on 3rd. Quick slant taken in by Dobbs. He makes the catch, but is hit before he can get that first down. They say he's maybe a yard short.
An 8-yard gain.
You know, I like the completion. You never turn down a completion. That's just not the right throw to make in that spot to move the chains.
Little to nothing on that return as the coverage team gets to him. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And it has been all about these defenses so far, Brock. Even into the second half, we're still waiting for one of these offenses to take charge.
Yeah, what you're feeling, these defenses are making every yard tough, every first down tough, every series tough. And offensively, yeah, it's time to toughen up and maybe more importantly, sharpen up.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Toss play to Barkley. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
And an Eagles first down.
And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4.
Benjamin Cooper on the stop. A gain of 4. It's now
Hurts tucks it, starts running. And a decent run gets about 4. It's going to be 3rd down.
You know, gains that seem a little tougher to get against the front, gosh, this QB just makes routine. Such effortless running to pick up a handful on that designed run.
Gonna go with Barkley on the counter. And ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
And 1.
Well, you kind of understand this one, right? Would have been a long field goal in the rain, but instead of trying that, they're going to go for it. And they get there to take him down right around the 41. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10.
That's good for Eagles first down.
Barkley trying this up the gut. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry.
He's tackled.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
The play fake now hurts to throw. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. It's been an 8-play drive, and on play number 9 now, 9 is what they need on 3rd down. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. When we look back at this one, Brock, it is going to be defensive highlight after defensive highlight. And there again, the examples, they just keep coming.
The physical play has been the trademark, really, from the first snap through this second half. There have not been many just uncontested, clean, efficient plays. Every effort's been answered, and that's why that scoreboard's not been lit up.
So this one sails over the sideline, and they'll spot it where a touchback would go at the 20-yard line. The Green Bay offense about to get started once more. And I'm sure they're tired of bringing out the punter, Brock. They're hopefully going to give him some rest this time around and find some points to go after that lead. Jacobs gets it to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down up at the 31. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that's good for a Green Bay first down.
Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
Going run again with Jacobs. He's going to keep his balance long enough to get ahead for a gain of 5. Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
They stick with Jacobs. Doesn't get much beyond the line. A yard at most. Sidney Brown in on that stop.
Brought down by Sidney Brown.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
A yard. Brings up 3rd and 3.
Shotgun now for Love. Kraft has it. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. First down.
And the Packers first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. Running on first here with Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the Eagles' 27-yard line.
On the handoff, here's Jacobs. Second down run, good for 4. That brings up 3rd down.
When you don't have great success on first down, Kate, it's a little bit like a hitter in baseball falling behind in the count. And all you want to do as a hitter is get back to a fighting chance. Give yourself a better count. That play, well, it does the same here. Now a much more manageable and opportune 3rd down situation.
And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be 1st and goal.
That's another Packers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's in for the touchdown. The Packers take a 3rd quarter lead. It's a Josh Jacobs touchdown. And he has made this a habit this season. That's his 10th rushing touchdown so far. McManus on for the extra point. Bad weather doesn't affect that extra point. It's good. And the Packers take a 4-point lead.
Packers 14, Eagles 10. Brendan McManus.
On now is McManus to kick this away. Mostert on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. And his production is carried over into this 2nd half. He keeps on running well, even with the workload they've placed upon him. Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Finds the in route complete. This gets forward to around the 29. Andrew and Cooper there to make the stop.
It's a pickup of 3.
They bring a tight end in motion right.
2nd and 7 at the 29-yard line.
On 2nd down, here's Barkley. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
A gain of 9 yards. And an Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 37.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. And he is hauled down right at that midfield stripe. They get 13 on the pickup. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line.
Now Barkley. Good hit on the ground here. That's going to be a 9-yard pickup as it's 2nd down.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
At the 41-yard line.
Here's Saquon. And he'll get them enough for a 1st down. 2 yards on the pickup. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
That's another Eagles 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Prime Time. It's the Eagles in possession to start. They trail, but that lead is within reach. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. this one. They get him behind the line, and that should push him out of field goal range.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Hurts to throw. That's Smith on the slant. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down.
Eagles, first down. A gain of 13 yards.
Option play. They give it to Barkley. The stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's another Eagles first down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
They'll run it. This is A.J. Dillon. And he only manages one. Couple of defenders there to bring him down.
He's brought down at the 15-yard line.
Following that little 2-yard run, it's 2nd and 8.
It's 2nd and 8.
Now Hurts. It's him on the in route. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11. Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hurts now from the gun. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. He got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Eagles first down. 1st and goal, Philadelphia.
They're going to run with Barkley. And they make a stop at the last minute. It's a game down to the 1.
Stop short of the goal line. A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and goal.
He gets it again. And he's in this time. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a 4th quarter lead. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
This is the time of the game where your legs just get a little bit tired. But that was a determined-looking drive right there. They were not going to be denied, and they're able to score and take the lead.
That one right down the middle. And the Eagles push their lead to 3.
14. Jake
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's Robinson with the return. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. The Packers and Josh Jacobs about set to go on offense. And among his touchdowns out of the backfield this season, this one is notable. On that last drive, he hit a benchmark that he's been pushing for. On 1st and 10, here's Love. To the left, that's pulled in by Golden. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now than ever before in football. Show off a little mobility, get outside the pocket, and find that open man.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They get 13 on the pickup, and it'll be first down, Packers.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Handoff running left, Jacobs. And he'll stay upright through this rain, but not through that hit as he's tackled after about a 1-yard gain. Manages just a yard on first down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9. Love from the gun. Has it in close. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10.
And the Packers first down.
Find the inside handoff to Lloyd. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Love looking to pass. He'll drive. Oh no, the ball is loose! And the Eagles get to it. They won't get much on that return, Brock. Actually might have lost a little ground, but they do gain possession of the football.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
Now the Eagle offense headed back out to the field. Their last drive contained a heavy dose of the ground game, a little old-school dominance on the way to a touchdown, Brock. Let's see if they stick with it or if they go aerial this time around. First and 10, here's Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. He was looking for Dallas Goedert there. And it's second down. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. First down, ball at the 36.
And the Eagles, first down.
They give to Barkley, left side. And he manages to find a little traction on that search field as he fights forward for a couple. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
A gain of 2. Brings up second down.
Toss play to Barkley. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They got 2 yards there. That leaves them with 3rd down and 5.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 5.
Hurts.
The pass.
They'll send out the punting unit. And this will mark his 5th kick of the night. Fair catch called for, and he brings it in. Looks like right at about the 29-yard line. The Packers all set to get back out there. They lost it in enemy territory their last time out. Never a spot you want to fumble. So I imagine, Brock, it's going to be 2 hands on the football as they return to the field. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. Anytime you dial up a blitz and you catch them running the draw like that, Brock, the D coordinator, he's going to be patting himself on the back right there.
He is, and not only for the call, but the execution of his player as well. Because you call a blitz, Kate, sometimes they can just run with their hair on fire. He had the awareness to stop that draw before it could get started.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Incomplete. Brings up 3rd down and 11.
Looking to throw. Oh, he puts some air under this one, right side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. Trying to force one through there. So that brings up 4th and long. Their punter making his way out now. It'll be Daniel Whelan doing the honors. Collects this to the 32. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Eagles and Saquon Barkley ready to take over once again. They didn't add to their lead last time out. They punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here. On first down, Hurts. Stepping up, and he's going to run. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. The Packers take their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. First and 10, ball set up at the 48.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
On the draw, it's Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Now timeout taken by Green Bay. That's it, second. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Oh, he lost the football! possession. Timeout taken by the Packers, their third and final one. And this could be an issue the rest of the way with no way to stop this clock. First down, a run with Barkley. And he's able to stay on his feet through that run, at least until the tackle stops him. He picked up close to 4. Give him 4 yards as we have hit our 2-minute warning.
It's now
Second and 6 coming up here.
At the Packers' 33-yard line.
Motion man right is Smith. That second down run is only going to manage a yard. About set. This is 3 and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Back to throw it. Pass complete to Goddard. And fly, Eagles fly. He gets him the first down, partner, and that's going to seal this win.
That's another Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. Kneel down here, and they can start to celebrate this win. So the Eagles will fly out of here with a road win. And we know how rain can wreak havoc at any moment on a football field, but they didn't let that stop them today. They played their game, and as a result, they're leaving here with a victory. Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Heward and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Eagles are winners as we say so long from Green Bay.